When the Prophet ﷺ was answering the question of Mu'adh, when he asked him, O Prophet of Allah, guide me to an act that if I do it, it will bring me close to heaven and it will take me a distance and away from hellfire. The Prophet ﷺ answered him with a lot of good deeds to do. Then he said by the end, O Mu'adh, shall I not guide you to the controller of all of that? One thing if you do, it will definitely make you achieve your target, enter paradise and receive salvation. He said, oh certainly, Prophet of Allah. He said, after grabbing hold of his own tongue like this, he said, أمسك عليك هذا. And he grabbed hold of his own tongue and he said, just control this. Mu'adh ibn Jabal, who belonged to a community where in Jahiliyyah before Islam, they used to sit and chat and talk about others, perhaps slander others in their absence, involved in backbiting, and they didn't mind, were just chatting. Said, O Prophet of Allah, will we be held accountable for what we say? He said, O Mu'adh, how come you don't know that? Don't you know that there is nothing that topples people on their faces in hellfire more than the harvest of what they say? Just a few minutes ago, I was thinking about this. If a person were to live for 60 years after the age of puberty, so that this is the time which he will be held accountable for, then on every single day he happened to slander or backbite or curse just one person every day. So that is every year you have 365 people times 60. Oh my God, you're talking about thousands and thousands of people. On the Day of Judgment, those thousands of people will line up demanding their rights from you. That's why the Prophet ﷺ said, there is nothing that topples people on their faces in hellfire more than the harvest of what they say. And he said, sometimes a person utters a word without paying attention to it. This word can cause him to fall in hellfire and to keep sinking in it for 70 years. A lot of words actually can destroy the future of any person. The problem is the people who say without thinking. Perhaps they accuse a chaste person with an evil act of adultery. They deliver a false testimony. They say, yes, this person did, and I saw him, and they didn't. And lying is the worst of the bad traits. So it is the harvest of what we say which cause people to enter hellfire most.